Here's a list of a whopping 50 Vanilla Plus textures. All are free and can be used in almost all computers. Let's start with the Stay True texture pack. Stay True embellishes the vanilla textures. Things like wheat will come with different sizes and variants. The blocks will connect to each other, and the leaves will have a 3D shape, as well as different color theme. This pack has been outdated for a while, but as of recently, creator managed to get it updated to the latest releases of 1.20, and I see it as a waste not to have it in your texture pack list. From the start, we can see this magnificent main menu, brought to us by the Fateless texture pack. There's also other tweaks on the game options. Now once you log in, you'll notice those immersed grass and snowy blocks, and a sense of nostalgia will hit you when you see those 1.12 trees. Almost everything in this pack is skillfully connected to fit its nature, and I love the new GUI designs. They're convenient and fun to observe. Bits are also been retextured and have fancy models. Once I decided to check the inventory in the creative mod, oh boy, I was honestly blown away by how many animated items there is. And the textures themselves are quite innovative and eye-catching. The 1.12 update has also been covered, and the blossom trees are gorgeous with those hanging leaves and subtle textures. You can even find those tree trunks on the ground, or those overgrown flowers next to the trees. The deep oceans are also equally impressive with these bushy plants. Once you try to go to the end, however, you'll see this majestic portal with some 3D models into it. The eyes also blink abruptly. That's creepy. Once I traveled to the other dimension, however, I noticed that the Endermen were broken. I guess it's because I'm not using Optifine. Anyways, the Ender Dragon was looking just fine, and the floor is kinda coated with some new types of blocks. Once you murder this guy, you'll see this glowing egg. When I went to the end city, I was first impressed by the Brewing Stand GUI, but second, I was impressed by this new Elytra design. And even the enchantments have some icons on them. Finally, the Nether. This place was looking a bit broken, but not entirely. Check out those moving cats on the ground. And the Ghast is literally crying. What a magical pack. Fast Better Grass pack transmuted the Better Grass feature from Optifine into vanilla Minecraft. Now you can have this specific option without installing any additional performance mods. This feature, though it might seem trivial, it can really make your overall graphics much cleaner and better to look at. Enhanced boss bars will add new boss bar designs to bosses like the Wither, the Ender Dragon, and even bosses from other mods like the Void Worm from Alex's Mobs mod, the Frostmouth from the Mousy's Mobs, and the Ignis from Elender's Cataclysm mod. Full Bright will simply make it so that caves are completely bright, and you don't have to carry massive amounts of torches with you anymore. Prime's HD Textures is a cartoonish pack with some 3D models and amazing foliage, but some blocks are not completed yet. To get the complete version and the higher resolutions, you'll have to pay a little bit of money, but the outcome is worth it. The blocks now looks way deeper and spectacular. I especially enjoyed looking at those hollowed details on the benches. I mean, check out this crafting table, and most items are also textured. You can obviously have the free version, but if you have a little bit of the balloons to spare, it would be a solid investment, believe me. Fresh Animations X Barebones is a crossover pack that allows you, my friend, to run the trailer visuals in Minecraft. I recommend running it with the Nostalgia shader. With this combo, you will have transformed your game entirely. The facial expressions are priceless, and the animations are what caught my attention the most. With the Barebones pack, you can also have this low resolution textures, so it's a non-issue for many players. I mean, if you showed someone this combo, they would probably think it's an animated Minecraft video or something like that. Simple Hotbars is a small pack that will simply replace the vanilla hotbars in the game with these new convenient designs. Vanilla Experience Plus beautifies the item designs and animations in the game. It also turns the beacons into rubies. And as you might have noticed, there are various improvements of the foliage as well. There are also new texture variants that have been added to the turtles, iron golems, as well as the pigs. The crops look especially good with this pack, and the sun and moon have been made around. And just for the record, the golden helmet is now a crown. Reimagine Texture Pack will make the boats float realistically on the ocean. There's also this magical effect when you approach any enchanting table. You will also notice a different animation on the torches, as well as the lanterns. They are now 3D, and they especially love the way lanterns display on the first-person perspective. Reimagined Pack also features connected textures, as well as some cool block animation. You can also hear new sounds, and the GUI has been redesigned for many benches. The crazy part is that this pack is also compatible with the Fresh Animations pack. Once you put the packs on this order, you'll unlock an incredible world within your game. This pack is all free, and it would be a shame not to try at least once in your life. Nautilus 3D is perhaps the best 3D texture pack I've ever seen. The textures here feel so natural within the game, yet quite beautiful and rich. I mean, check out those crafting tables. There is literally a freaking pin on top of it. And the lanterns has that thing hanging on it. And don't get me started on the curved pumpkin. Bro, there is a candle inside of it. It feels like the creativity of the artist here is limitless. And I'm very grateful I stumbled across this pack when I did. Foliage Plus Tweaks is a pack with the purpose of enlightening nature in Minecraft. There will be bushy leaves with light scattering between them, mushrooms on the logs, and even butterflies that transfer pollen to the flowers, keeping the environment from dying and blossoming the foliage even more. There are also a couple of rocks and sticks on the ground. Of course, all of these features could have a bit of a toll in the FPS if used with shaders, but I would still enjoy even with no graphical additives whatsoever. Leth's Texture Pack offers some sharp medieval textures, sprinkled with a little bit of 3D modeling, and why not glowing blocks as well. Some block designs are also otherworldly and look unbelievably good. A side note for you, my friend, you'll love the foliage with this pack. Seriously, the water is quite detailed and the grass is connective. The amount of mobs wilderness procured by this one singular pack is immeasurable, and you will have the time of your life playing with it, believe me. Gray's mob overhaul is specialized on mobs only. Almost every single mob in the game has been overhauled and made realistic and feral. The mobs also have lots of 3D attributes added to them. If I have to choose two mobs as my favorites, I would first choose the Iron Golem. When I first saw this thing, I was like, what the heck? It is completely different from the original Iron Golem. The second mob, however, would be the Ender Dragon. This boss will now actually earn the title of a boss. It now has 3 eyes and scars all over its body, not to mention how some parts of its body are glowing. All in all, this pack is perhaps the most unique on the entire list, and will give you a wild version of the peaceful Minecraft you are used to. Boats and Canoes turns boats into, well, canoes. This feature is small and has no impact on your experience. Well, actually a little bit of impact, since when it's raining, the cherry canoe will protect your head from the rain, so it's useful after all. Banner pattern clarity will add a small resemblance in the middle of every banner pattern, so that the next time you are trying to make a banner, you'll know exactly the use of every banner pattern, ultimately helping you make amazing banner designs like these. Cherry background will only add the Minecraft 1.20 background in your main menu. Patrix is known to be the best realistic texture pack of all time, but there is a subtle version of it that is not only free but also easy to run and merged pretty well with the vanilla Minecraft. It is the 32X version. What always struck me about Patrix is the beautiful smart texturing it has. This pack, no matter at what resolution you run it, it would still look gorgeous. I love the reflections here and the beautiful medieval style. The nether, however, is quite creepy and looks very hellish. Something I love about this pack is its foliage. Nature here is the best we've seen so far, and each block or plant has a multitude of variants to help diversify environment even more. There are also animated mobs for you to discover. If you haven't tried this pack yet, What are you waiting for, seriously? Dynamic Surroundings is a great sound pack. Yes, not a mod, a pack. This pack included almost every single feature of the Dynamic Surroundings mod, including footsteps. Although the sound transitions can be a bit laggy, I would still have it on my pack list nonetheless. I mean, you don't always see packs with mod functionalities. Pablo's Harvest Me pack will simply add an indicator to when your crops grow fully. This feature, not only does it look beautiful, it can also be very useful in situations where you have massive landscapes of crops. Better Skeletons pack will add different types of skeletons designs depending on the biome they spawn in. The new skeletons are honestly quite better than the old ones and have fascinating 3D models. Elytra's Blast is a pack that adds over 150 new Elytra designs to the game, all of which unfortunately can only be found on this map. But I love the Saul Goodman Elytra nonetheless. EVPBR is a pack that I've mentioned in my realistic tricksters list, but can also be used in a peaceful survival world, especially since it covers even the latest releases of Minecraft. Of course, you'll need a shader pack to make it look this good, which can be a resource intensive, but I know some low-lag shaders that can also make this pack look very good. You can check them all in that video. Tiny Meals is a simple but life-saving pack. Now instead of the food occupying your whole screen, it will only take a small portion and will no longer be disruptive or straight up blinding. Better cake slices will make the cake get consumed chunk by chunk, which can actually make for a good decoration design by leaving some cakes half eaten. Spryzen's Health Bar is a great pack to display the HP of every mob in the game. Again, a pack that has a mod functionality, something I always appreciate. Trading Wanderer is a cursed pack that will switch llamas for traders and traders for llamas. I don't know how to feel about this honestly. Oh hey guys, I'm riding a trader. Mob Figures allows you to have a number of cute mob figures you can place on top of your head. All you have to do is rename a carved pumpkin. Obviously, we're not done yet. If you wish to obtain the other 20 packs to make up for the 50 tricksters, you must watch this video next. Thanks for your time, my friend. If you enjoyed my content, you can like and subscribe. They would be much appreciated and not mandatory at all.